This week's episode, come with us to historical Crone Lake Ranch in west central Montana. Then join us at the main office of Hayden Outdoors in Windsor, Colorado, and learn about the people and the core values that have driven them since 1976. While we are in beautiful Colorado, we'll also visit the Harmons Resort. Finally, we catch up with Dax Hayden at the Cimarron Valley Ranch, an incredible cattle and hunting ranch running along 22 miles of beautiful Cottonwood River bottom.
Since the founding fathers, the love of the land is something buried deep inside of us.
Good morning.
It is our heritage, our history, our passion. And we are its greatest stewards.
Let's go. Get close.
If you ever take time to get away, spend some time in a setting like this, you'll realize what you've been missing.
From the smallest blades of grass to the widest of nature's wonders, this is who we are. This is Hayden Outdoors' life on the land.
When you walk in the front door here at the Crone Lake Ranch in the main home, and you look out the big, beautiful windows and you see the Crone Lake, it is just phenomenal. The whole world just opens up to you and you're just at peace when you come in. This 35-acre lake, you can water ski on it, you can jet ski, naturally the fishing, all the recreational activities that you'd want to do on a big body of water like this is available here. My name is Mike Sedgwick. I'm a real estate agent with Hayden Outdoors. Today we are at the Crone Lake Ranch. It consists of 392 deeded acres, the 35-acre lake. It's a recreational paradise. Well, Brian contacted Hayden Outdoors, and through that I got to meet Brian and his wife Janet. They're excellent people, and we enjoyed the relationship that we built with them.
My wife and I built the home and finished in 2011. The windows are such that you can either see Crone Lake or you can see the Scapegoat or Bob Marshall Wilderness.
The main home consists of 5,076 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with 2 bonus rooms. Excellent kitchen with granite countertops. It's got Brazilian wood decking out on the porch areas. The other improvements consist of an A-frame house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. There's also a caretaker's cabin down at the main gate. That's also a 3-bedroom. It's got a shop down in the bottom of that as well.
We could sleep approximately 25 people in all the 3 different residences. Crone Lake Ranch is situated approximately 1 hour or 60 miles from Helena, Montana. There's a small town, Lincoln, Montana, that's approximately 10 miles away. We have all the amenities. We have high-speed fiber, internet, cell phone coverage.
You have buried electricity power to it. It's the last one on the place, so you're at the end of the line. You also have fiber optic up here, so even if you're out here recreating, you can still be in touch with the rest of the world and still be able to do work from home if you have to.
And we came to find out that Crone Lake was described by Meriwether Lewis, part of the Lewis and Clark Trail expedition. And the lake has been here for over 200 years. We had a wedding here for my daughter. It was absolutely the most beautiful place to have a wedding. Whoever purchases this property is going to be one lucky owner. I thought that we would be up here for life. However, we realize that it's more important to be with our kids, raising families and taking care of grandkids.
Crone Lake Ranch has 2 big towers to consist of their hunting blinds, or if you just want to go get out and grab a book and a cup of coffee. One stand does have a microwave, a coffee maker, and a couple of beds where you can just lay down and sleep and open up the windows and listen to nature. The amenities in these stands are incredible. You won't find in fiber optics and internet and just any other stands that you hunt out of, that's for sure.
The kind of wildlife you're seeing is very similar to what you see in Yellowstone. On a given day, you can see elk, You can see white-tailed deer, muleys, abundance of waterfowl, trumpeter swans, and bald eagles.
The main focus is the elk, probably 150 elk that spend most of their time here. You also have all the fishing in both ponds. There's another 1.5 acre pond that goes with this. It's phenomenal fishing.
The neat thing about Crone Lake is every day brings new surprises, and there's nothing bored about living up here.
Just paradise when you come here. You can come to Montana and lose yourself and forget about the hustle and bustle of the big city.
Crone Lake Ranch is truly a wilderness experience, but living in a luxury home.
This portion of Life on the Land is brought to you by JetIt, private, fast, smart. Gunwerks, 1,000 yards out of the box. Revic, revolutionary optics. Maverick blinds, a lifetime of hunting. Greeley Hat Works, we start with better bodies. Hooray Grills, you dream it, we can cook it. Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering, envision, design, build. Kryptek, battlefield to backcountry. Polaris, think outside. Ag America, innovators, educators, land lenders. Eukanuba, performance nutrition.
The Climber, a new ultralight design by Gunwerks. The Climber is the pinnacle of lightweight, long-range design. Design yours at gunwerks.com.
Introducing the PMR 428 by Revic. We've integrated a ballistic solver, weather station, and heads-up display for the fastest full ballistic solution available. Just dial the elevation turret to your range, apply wind correction, and score first shot hits beyond a mile. Revic Optics. Revolution in sight. For consumer direct pricing, visit revicoptics.com.
This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by Gunwerks, 1,000 yards out of the box. Revic, revolutionary optics. Kryptek, battlefield to backcountry.
Got a minute?
Yeah, hey, what's up?
I've got materials for our Cimarron meeting. I've got all the
Very cool.
pivots that they're planning. I've got the existing ones, everything we'll need. And
This
then
will
I
help
got-
everybody understand where they're at all the time.
All right, I'm gonna grab a couple more things and then I'll meet you up there.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks, man.
There's some cool views.
Can you send me that?
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
So we're headed down to Cimarron in a couple weeks. I've got the trust groups and the conservation groups interested, and I've got 2 buyers that want to see it. Of course, it's quail season, so everybody wants to see it more then, but I guess the quail numbers are outstanding from what we saw the other day. But I've got
Trail cams are good. You've got the trail cams rolling.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of big deer and a lot of good things on it. Clay went through about 30,000 photos the other day, which was kind of funny because he was a little cross-eyed at the end of that. But there's some big deer and some elk on the cameras, and you know, like I said, there was some feed stations on the Oklahoma side that had 2 to 6 coveys per feed station. We got to get you down there.
Right.
Seeing those quail is gonna be exciting.
It'd be easy to get John down there behind a shotgun.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Oh, I got another meeting I gotta get to, so. Hey, Sarah? Yeah. You ready for me? Okay. All right, yep, bye. All right, got marketing proofs to go check out. Whew. I got a couple projects I'm working on. Hey, Paige. I will run this downstairs. There's Sarah. Hi.
Ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
Size large.
Pretty sure.
Looks good. Life on the land.
This is a group of footballs that we're holding for Brett Favre to sign.
Hopefully we've got one with my name on it somewhere.
Definitely. I think the whole staff is hoping that they'll get some personally signed footballs.
Luckily we got these at Shields. Well, we got to get some supplies for this big hunt coming up.
Number 4.
Coming into town.
Gonna be fun. How about that? Can you see number 4 wearing this?
Amazing customer service.
Oh, yep, that's me.
This segment of Life on the Land has been brought to you by Maverick Blinds, a lifetime of hunting. Hooray Grills, you dream it, we can cook it. Eukanuba, performance nutrition. Born out of necessity, the Hooray Grill was created for the individual who appreciates quality craftsmanship, fellowship, and a true appreciation for the outdoors. Not just another disposable product, the Hooray Grill is reminiscent of a generation when quality stood the test of time and camaraderie was truly valued. Designed to gather, time well spent deserves a Hooray Grill. JetIt is a proud sponsor of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. Utilizing hybrid ownership that combines the newest aircraft with a rapidly developing marketplace, we provide our owners with an affordable, equity-based travel solution. JetIt. Private, fast, smart. Innovative jet ownership for a new generation. This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by JetIt. Private, fast, smart. Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering. Envision, design, build.
One of the most distinct signs of the fishery that is the Taylor. If one were to look at the backside of the dam, at the size of some of the fish that rest at the top of the tailwaters, you'd truly be amazed of the trout and the size of the trout that move through the Taylor. Taylor Park area consists of a large reservoir with the Taylor River flowing through both the north and south end, really the start of the fishery that is the Taylor River. I'm Brent Hedrick with Hayden Outdoors. We're here today on the Harmons on the Taylor River Resort, essentially located in equal distance between the towns of Gunnison, Colorado and Crested Butte. Harmons is located just outside of the tiny town of Almont. Just up Taylor Canyon, you have Taylor Park Reservoir and the historic mining town of Tin Cup. Both big draws to Colorado residents. Both areas continuing to expand. The town of Tin Cup is located probably within 30 minutes or so of the resort. As a historic mining town, gold mining town, previous history has it that the original miner to the area had sank a tin cup into the stream bed, and when he pulled it out, he found a sizable gold nugget. So at Harmons there are cabins. They offer a full-service restaurant, complete service resort, guided fishing, river rafting on the Taylor, rock climbing, All the amenities allow you to take in what is Colorado. Taylor Park is a property I got to know extremely well. Developed a really good relationship with the sellers over the listing period. The owners ended up introducing me to the Roberts family, owners of Harmons Resort.
My family is out of heirs and we're too old to operate. I'm left here as last family representative, and I'll be turning 72. And so my family and I, which is my father at the age of 97 and my brother, have decided that we have no other choice but to sell the ranch.
Some of the more prominent investment attributes are going to be not only some of the areas that are still expandable on what we call the resort parcel, the 50 acres located both on the north side of County Road 7042 and on what we call the Beaver Creek parcel.
It's got great potential. It's got good water rights, and it's got a big ditch running through there that carries a lot of water, maybe as much as Spring Creek itself. And it can be used to create quite a spread.
There's potential to do 35-acre parcels. There's potential to do higher density. There's also the potential to do in some kind of terraced development along the ridge in the backdrop here.
This property is about a third of our property. It's about another 50 acres, and it's primitive. Now, as you can see, the trail goes right on up there, right into the forest.
The creek increases in elevation about 100 feet up through the canyon.
100 feet to the Forest Service gate, near as we can tell.
Okay.
That's quite a drop.
Sure is.
And if somebody were to come back here to develop this, they'd find quite a paradise.
The altitude line and series, the rain gear, the soft shell, the lightweight pants, they all performed extremely well. It's shoulder fabric, and you get a really nice blend of durability and also performance. And the colorations are done for mountain hunting, specifically above the tree line. I think that the hardcore mountain hunters are really going to appreciate how well it performs, durability, and the function.
Some things are just made the right way. No gimmicks. No overthinking, just practical, durable, and dependable. Like a blind that can go on the ground or on a platform, with a lightweight frame that's easily assembled. With true 360-degree shooting and the ability to stand up to anything Mother Nature throws at it. Trust a lifetime of hunting. Trust Maverick.
We ask for obedience. They give us pride. We expect performance. They inspire all. We need a partner for the season. They give us a bond for life. Our dogs give everything we ask, and then some. Their nutrition should do the same.
The Climber. A new ultralight design by Gunwerks. The Climber is the pinnacle of lightweight, long-range design. Design yours at gunwerks.com.
This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by Polaris, think outside. Ag America, innovators, educators, land lenders. Greeley Hat Works, we start with better bodies.
Sure is great to have Brett Favre out here on the Cimarron Ranch. As a kid growing up, I had no idea of ever meeting an icon like Brett and enjoyed watching him play. We have loved that and loved this week and hunting with him out here at the Cimarron. It's an amazing place. It has an unbelievable amount of wildlife with 23 miles of river, connecting two national grasslands, the Cimarron National Grassland and the Comanche National Grassland. So to be able to show you that in person and show you what we love about our life on the land is pretty amazing to me.
I have to admit, it was even better than I thought it would be. It's like no other, at least in the places that I've visited and hunted. It's got a little bit of central Kansas with the tall brown grass as far as you can see. You wonder if you're ever going to see a tree, and then next thing you know, you come over a little bluff and there's a huge river bottom of trees. The wildlife is spectacular. We've seen big elk, we've seen big mule deer, we've seen big whitetail. To me, that's enough. I'm done, I'm sold.
My name is Doug Adams. I am the managing partner of Cimarron Valley Ranch here in Baca County, Colorado, and Cimarron County, Oklahoma. Got 45,000 deeded acres and about 4,000 acres of state and private lease land here with the ranch for a total of just under 50,000 acres of land. There's approximately 9,600 acres of cottonwoods, brush. There's some tamaracks in the bottom. I mean, so habitat, if you will, that's just great for deer, elk, whitetail, mule deer, quail, unbelievable quail, pheasants.
We've almost run over hundreds of covey of quail. We've seen all kinds of birds.
When you add in bobwhites and blue quail in big numbers and big coveys, I've never seen a place like it. Merriam turkeys are doing great since we implemented some good food plot planning, and these guys are doing more farming than the previous ranch owners. So this part of the world is a little bit hard to get to at sometimes, but man, when you're here, you just won't ever forget it.
It's not hard to get to, but it's not easy to get to. You get out here and there's no distraction. People just can't show up. Believe me, if I owned this place and my friends and family came, they'd be shooting like crazy. When we rode around this morning, we saw easily a 180 whitetail. You can go your whole life and hunt and riding in an area where they have big whitetails and never see one that big.
Yeah, this ranch truly does have 180 plus inch whitetails, 200 plus inch mule deer, and elk well over 300 inches. So as we saw with the bull you took in Oklahoma yesterday, that was amazing.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I think what's important about this property, you can sit and shoot in houses. Everyone has what they like to hunt. But what I like about it is if you're impatient like me, you can walk. If you want to get your exercise, you can walk for miles and miles and miles and then turn around and get on the other side and come back. And no telling what you'll see.
The river bottom is like a collection area for that. And I think that we're drawing elk and deer and game out of both national grasslands.
The lodge is a 7,000 foot metal building that is custom finished on the inside. It has 7 bedrooms, a commercial kitchen, huge fireplace. I mean it's super comfortable. There's an outbuilding that goes with it. We're on the edge of 4 different major oil fields. We're keenly interested in that. We're having some 3D seismic work done and believe that the potential here is strong. I think the main feature is the river and the availability of water here. The water development is unlike anywhere we've ever been. Water tables typically 2 to 10 feet below the surface. For the area that this is in, this is probably the best water we've ever had to work with. We've put in pivots, irrigation. We've planted 1,000 acres of strips along the edge of the river bottom just outside of the riparian area. We've cleared what we call senderas or clearings 100 to 200 foot wide down into the riparian area and planted some of those so that the animals can eat and move back and forth. From year to year, this year to last year, I would say that we're 2 to 3 times the number of animals that we see on a daily basis on the property. And a big component that we have that we enjoy so much is the recreation and hunting aspect of it. Once you leave the timbered up, brushed up bottom, there's a bench that's generally 1 mile to 2 miles wide that has more of a clay-based soil to it that is excellent, excellent, excellent. A lot of it sub-irrigated. It's farmable if you choose to farm it, or it grows unbelievable amounts of clean grass. Currently, we're running about 1,600 mother cows, and we're in a cow-calf operation. We graze out the river bottom through pastures from December 1 to May 1. Our end goal is to run 2,000 mother cows here. So this year, we're running 1,600. Given that the wildlife is increasing and there's more and more animals around to be sure that there's enough feed for both the animals and the cattle to coexist. We feel like the income potential could exceed $2 million a year on the cattle, given the wheat circles and grazing them out with the weaned calves. You could farm this in a number of different ways. Run less cows and more farm, run all cows and zero crop that you actually are planning to harvest, except the alfalfa is the choice that we're doing this time. So the uniqueness is with the availability of the water and that riparian area and then that bench that has the better soils on it, you just have so much flexibility to do different things. And the availability to water cattle and wildlife, the soils and the usable dirt on the place are unlike any place we've had before.
We've been in the cattle business, we've been in the real estate business a long, long time, and this is by far my favorite ranch from the diversity and the size and the quality of it.
All right, one more. How about two?
It's private location. I think there's more and more people looking for privacy. And 45,000 acres out here, if you don't want to be bothered, you won't be.
This is a perfect getaway, perfect getaway.